Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you.
Welcome to Organize Your Ass Astrology for the week of September 27th to October 3rd. This week with the Beatles. Please be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. Monday, September 27th is Obla Di Obla Da. Obla Di Obla Da is from the Beatles' 1968 White Album. It's a Paul McCartney song, one of the songs of Paul's that John Lennon hated. John Lennon called this one of Paul's granny songs. Paul actually picked up the phrase Obla Di Obla Da from his friend who was a London-based Nigerian composer by the name of Jimmy Scott. He used to say this around his family, and Paul incorporated the phrase Obla Di Obla Da. And Obla Di Obla Da is reminiscent of not just Monday, but really for the next few weeks with Mercury's retrograde from the 27th of September to October 18th. Because when things go wrong, what are you going to say? Obla Di Obla Da. Life goes on, as it does. Mercury retrograde is generally associated with communication and technology breakdowns, nervous anxiety, travel delays, and lost items. Obla Di Obla Da! What else can you say? This retrograde, however, is more positive than usual because it aligns with two very fortunate stars, Alpha Virginis and Alpha Boitis. And with those stars, it brings success. Remember, it is a perfect universe, just imperfect people. So we can leverage the retrograde to our greatest advantage. However, we still have to be careful. Business negotiations, for instance, they may be in a state of flux, so avoid signing contracts if you can. If you cannot, maybe have a lawyer go over any contracts that you sign. Also, think twice before blowing up or clicking send on a scathing email or social media post. Remember, you cannot unring a bell. We also, with the retrograde, may dwell on things from the past or unexpectedly meet up with people from the past. This is not always a bad thing. Reunions, for instance, are great under the retrograde or catching up with old friends. Because Mercury, from our standpoint on Earth, is going backwards, we can pick up with people where we had just left off. So it's a great time to reconnect. Anything with the re prefix, rejuvenate, revise, reunite, reaffirm, anything re is very, very helpful to do under the retrograde. Also, on Monday, it is the waning moon, so we're all about letting go. Remember, we had the full moon in Pisces last week, so it's all about letting go and letting God. You want to really tap into that energy of Pisces now, and that means by stopping the mind and allowing yourself to hear your inner being, hear spirit, hear God. This is the time in which it's very, very easy to connect to that, especially as we approach Halloween. If you want to get more spiritual, you may find that the veil being very thin on Halloween between this world and the next world is very helpful if you want to develop your spirituality. It is the moon's day on Monday, very sensitive day of the week, so be sure to double down on your self-care. Moon in Gemini all day on Monday, which is good for writing, chit-chat, errands, short trips, learning, teaching, socializing, and multitasking. Tuesday, September 28th is Till There Was You. This song is actually from the musical Music Man, but was covered by the Beatles in 1963 off their album With the Beatles. The song is about how we might be aware that there's music. We might be aware there are birds in the sky, but it's only until love really hits us that we feel the full magnitude of that energy, that we feel total abundance and that we are experiencing it as if we are part of it, that we are the birds that are singing, we are the music. And that is love. All energy at its basis is love. And when you're in love, you're able to feel energy in its purest form. So this song is reminiscent of Tuesday because the moon will be in Cancer, the most sensitive sign of the zodiac. And when we think of Cancer, maybe we think moodiness and mood swings and feeling bad, but you can actually utilize this Cancerian energy to feel as perfect as possible, as good as possible. You can really zone in to good feeling thoughts and feel love in its entirety. You will feel all the abundance of the universe if you direct your thoughts in an appropriate way. So be sure to capitalize off the Cancerian moon energy by feeling as good as possible, by tuning in to the inherent love and abundance that is all around us. It's Mars's day on Tuesday, so it's a great get shit done day. It's the last quarter moon, so it's time to let go of anything that feels too heavy. Grudges, anger, regret, even projects that might be more trouble than they're worth. Let it go and go with the flow. Wednesday, September 29th is Come Together by the Beatles. This is the opening track off of Abbey Road, which was released in 1969. Come Together is Wednesday's song because we have two trines, which is a beautiful flow of energy, which are going to make things come together. Venus's trine to Neptune is a time to actualize imaginative ideals. So Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and harmony, and there's an earthiness to Venus. It is more real life. Neptune is imagination, it's spirituality, it's connecting with God. So when these two energies come together harmoniously, you may be able to actualize your imaginative ideals. This transit is perfect for romance, relaxation, daydreaming, and creative projects. Our sense of compassion under this aspect will be heightened, and we may wish to be of service. Love life will benefit from increased tenderness and spirituality. Also, the sun will trine Saturn. So the sun is about life and vitality and self-expression, and Saturn is hard work. So these two energies are going to be flowing harmoniously together. Reaching goals becomes easier now with the successful combination of passion and hard work. We can take on more responsibility under this aspect without the added stress. Patience and attention to detail also make this a good time for routine chores. Also on Wednesday is Mercury's day, the planet of communication, so be sure to pad your schedule with a little extra wiggle room, especially since it's retrograde and you want to give yourself overall a little bit more time to complete your tasks. Things might come up out of the blue, you might misplace a file, so just give yourself that extra breathing room. You will thank me later. Moon in Cancer all day Wednesday. Cancer words and phrases include nurturing, emotional, tenacious, sensitive, reticent, protective, security, intuitive, maternal, moody, and caring. Thursday, September 30th is You Really Got a Hold on Me. This is actually a Smokey Robinson and the Miracles song, but the Beatles recorded it in 1963 off their album With the Beatles. The song is essentially about wanting or needing someone so much, but you know that it's probably not the best thing for you. And we may experience the same thing on Thursday with Venus's square to Jupiter. There's a tendency with this aspect to overdo things, to not know when to get off the bus when it comes to a person, place, or thing. However, it's a primarily positive aspect. We should be feeling happy, optimistic, generous, and sociable. It's ideal for having fun, but not so good for working hard. So if you have work to do, you may have to really buckle down, really bring it in order to get work done with Venus's square to Jupiter. Also, on Thursday, it's Jupiter's day, increasing the propensity we may have toward excess. Jupiter is all about expansion, growing bigger. So you may want to think about how you can expand, maybe expand your consciousness through meditation or learning something new, or maybe you want to expand your reach all around the world by broadcasting or publishing. Moon in Cancer most of the day, entering Leo at 8:53 p.m. EDT. Use your Cancerian moon on Thursday to focus on feeling good, domestic tasks, home, family, TLC to self and others, and emotional security. Friday, October 1st, is Maxwell's Silver Hammer. The song is about this kid, Maxwell Edison, who commits murder with a hammer, a silver hammer, and he is on a roll. First he kills his girlfriend, then his teacher, and then a judge. And it may be because Mercury was square to Pluto that day. We don't know. It could have been. It's very, very likely. If this aspect sounds familiar, you would be correct. Because Mercury is retrograde, those aspects last week are repeating this week. Last week we saw Jack Noseworthy burn down his girlfriend's apartment building in the Always video by Bon Jovi. This week we have Maxwell with his silver hammer killing people. Because this transit not only can lead to deep thinking, but intense interactions. It'll be important to not let your fighting spirit back you into a corner and complicate matters. You'll want to take the high road, maintain an open mind, and not argue just for the sake of arguing. There also may be an urge to dig deep and investigate the truth of a matter. Also, Friday is Venus's day, so spread the love. Don't kill people with a silver hammer. That would be bad. Maybe it's a silver hammer, but you don't actually hit anybody with it. Maybe you tap them with it a little bit, like tap them with the love. Not too hard because it is a hammer and you still could hurt someone, but spread the love under Venus's day. It's also a Leo moon, so Leo is associated with love, affection, romance, so maybe dramatize the love that you have for people. It's a great day to show your love. Leo words and phrases include affectionate, playful, leader, magnanimous, sunny, proud, regal, showy, warm, generous, dramatic, and fun. Saturday, October 2nd, is Something from Abbey Road in 1969. Something is a George Harrison song that, along with Here Comes the Sun, established Harrison as just as good a composer as Lennon and McCartney. In the song, the narrator speaks of this woman who has this otherworldly magic that pulls him in, and he can't escape it, and he just falls deeply, deeply in love with her. The song was said to be about Pattie Boyd, Harrison's wife, who also supposedly inspired Layla by Eric Clapton. But in terms of Something, George Harrison actually says that it's not about Pattie specifically. It's about Krishna, because he was Hindu, and originally the song was something in the way he moves, but Harrison didn't want people to think that he was a poof, so he changed it to she. And he was completely fine with people thinking it was about Pattie, because he knew that the universal love that the song was written about, Krishna, also expresses itself in individual love. You know, love is love is love. So the love that he had for his source is similar to the love that he had for Pattie. In any case, the energy of this song is palpable. Like, you can tell that he's pulled very, very, very strongly to his love, and we will be pulled as well with Venus's sextile to Pluto on Saturday. This aspect can deepen our love to an intense level. We may feel longing to meld with a special someone. Relationships may evolve to a more profound or spiritual level, and in love relationships, you may leave no stone unturned to discover the true feelings of the other person, or perhaps even your own true feelings. Also, on Saturday is Saturn's day, the planet of restriction and responsibility. So it's a good idea to get your ducks in a row on Saturday. Maybe set yourself up for success for the week ahead. Leo moon all day Saturday is good for fun, play, enjoying your children, being creative, romance, and self-expression. So get your ducks in a row Saturday and then be sure to have fun. Sunday, October 3rd, is Strawberry Fields Forever. This is a John Lennon song released in 1967 along with Penny Lane. Lennon described the song as psychoanalysis set to music. And we can all identify. He feels isolated. He feels alone. He says in the song, it's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. And really, all of us are doing that. We're trying to be someone, and sometimes it's hard to be someone. It's hard to be who we want to be. It's hard to be the people that we need to be in order to make our dreams come true, but it all works out. So even if you don't know what is ahead, or even if you don't know what it is that you want, you can make the decision that you want to have joy ahead, that you want to see strawberry fields forever. And you can make that decision that you don't know what's coming up necessarily, but you're going to make the most of it. And we can think in this very positive way with Mercury's trine to Jupiter on Sunday. With this aspect, our minds are most optimistic, setting the stage for inspired decision-making and good news. It's helpful for making plans due to good instincts, future orientation, and positive thinking. Making friends comes easy now, and beneficial people may help to make your dreams come true. Also, on Sunday, it's the sun's day. So be sure to get outside, enjoy the sunshine, celebrate being alive, express yourself, experience joy. It's a Leo moon for most of the day, which is a double whammy of sunshine energy. So be sure to enjoy your life as much as possible. Moon enters Virgo Sunday evening at 7:05 p.m. EDT. Virgo keywords and phrases include analysis, organize, order, cleanliness, details, discrimination, service, modest, health, work, and process. Thank you for watching Organize Your Ass Astrology this week with the Beatles. Please be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And if you're looking for a psychic astrology reading, we will read your tarot cards, we'll run your astrological chart, show you how you can make the most of your life. Just check out my website, psychicsun.com, and we will hook you up with a reading. Have a kick-ass week, and I will see you soon.
I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I